What is up, everybody? Crustless Gaming here, back in the video. Hopefully, everyone's having a great day or night wherever you are. Peep the game. I've been waiting for this hoodie to come in for the channel, so I'm really glad that I finally get to wear it here and present it to y'all. Let's talk Raid Shadow Legends. So, on this video, I want to talk about the event that Playerm just dropped. A lot of content creators have already talked about it, but the Community Weeks Titan event. Now, with this event, there's a whole streamline of rewards, and it depends on where you are in your account if it's going to be worth it, right? So, if you're a beginning player, it might be a lot really beneficial, right? If you do not have an early game reviver, to come in here, use as much resources as you can to try to pick up up to the 5-star soul. This might be a lot harder on brand new accounts, but if you're coming up in the game, I mean, even getting a 3-star. The most important thing with Iudex Artor, if we look at his kit real quickly on the Sacred Order, Iudex Artor provides that single ally revive, and then he also does this heal all allies by 5% of this champion's max HP. So when you look at the blessings, with the blessings, you get the HP increase on the first blessing, the 1-star, right? Let's take this Lady Mikage, for example. If we go to the blessings, right there, boom. The first star will give you an HP increase. So even if you cannot go for the complete 5 stars, hell, even picking up the 1-star, even 2 or 3, I mean, as high as you can without spending all of your resources might be beneficial. Because look, end game players like me, we really don't need champs like these. At the end of the day, right, to be very realistic with y'all, once you guys have champs like Galathier, where he provides, all dead allies with 50% HP and 50% turn meter, he does full cleanses. Champions like Iudex Artor are not going to really fit. Now, maybe I would use him for Curse City. That might be an option that I could use him for, but I don't really need a champion like this. But for beginning, even mid-game players might need him for Curse City. They might need a reviver for their faction wars, especially with faction wars hard coming up. So there's a lot of benefits, and even that 25% arena battle increase for speed is huge. You don't have access to Arbor in the beginning of the game. And you're getting them for free. So taking a look specifically at the community events here, I kind of talked about this in my very first video. We're already at 50 shards. I think all players are able to get them regardless of when you claim the rewards. But I mean, you're halfway there. I don't know specifically when he will actually be able to get summoned. I mean, the first 2 weeks we got 50. From what I'm assuming, if we get him again in these next 2 weeks, we might get him as late as the 29th or early as the 29th. I'm sorry. So just keep that in mind, making sure you guys are checking in daily, claiming those rewards. I think that's very important. Secondly, with the actual event itself, the Community Titan event, right? Like I said, try to go for the highest amount of blessings, but there's a lot of good stuff here. For early game players, you need rare skill tomes. You're going to need lots of energy. You need gems. Ancient shards are great, right? Building your champs. Chickens are essential. So I think this is I think any type of Titan event is valuable. Uh, just looking at the rewards here, I mean, I don't really care for the charms or the player and points, or the multi battles, but you're getting little stuff like this that helps. Now, if you look at the lineup on what you need to do, champion training is actually out. I need to work on these. I'm actually waiting for the dungeon divers. So one of the smartest things, and for those who probably already know this, you want to wait if you see a dungeon divers event as well as a champion training. And if you go to your tournaments, if you see the like spider, for example, look at the timers because the timers will tell you whether or not if they overlap with each other. You can easily look at the Plarium calendar as well to see if on the actual Plarium play, if you guys are on the computer or if you guys are mobile, just look at the in-game timers. You guys can kind of cross-reference it and see, okay, yeah, they're all landing on the same time. You want to maximize your use of energy as much as you can. So as you can see, Spider Turn, I know I kind of going against what I'm advising here, but because I have the energy to do so, should save all your energy until Dungeon Divers pops, so then you can double dip Spider and Dungeon Divers. At the same time, you can go on a champion training and double dip your champion training. So you go in here, do your champion training, and the passive artifacts that you get from whatever stage that you're doing is going to help contribute. Probably not as much as Dungeon Divers, but it still does a lot, especially with the super raids that we have access to. So With that said, guys, just really quickly in this video, pushing out kind of my opinion on this. I do think the Titan event is worth it, but I would highly advise you guys to review your resources, right? Early to mid game players will find value in Iudex Artor. Late to even end game players like me are not going to find value. I'm sorry to say this, but I have a million other champions that does increase and strengthen. I have champions that do instant turn like Shuzhen. But I'm not talking about me here. I want to talk about the new players or mid game players. Definitely valuable in picking this up for all these different stats. Provides kind of that what is that, the green affinity. I cannot believe I'm not thinking the spirit affinity. I'm pretty sure. So with that said, guys, tell me guys what you think. Are you going for the Titan event? For me, obviously, I'm gonna go for it because I like to get the mythical books. I have Embrace Anomaly I need to go for, so I'm probably gonna I'm just gonna go balls to the walls with this. I'm gonna pick up the Primal Shards. The Eternal Soul Coins are always good because right now I'm waiting for Odin. Odin has not dropped yet. I have a 4-star Odin, and just to kind of go side tangent here, where is my Odin? I have a 4-star Odin. Obviously, he doesn't have the highest accuracy. He's at 668. But with that additional blessing, if I get that 5-star, I get a plus 75 accuracy. And then for obviously for the temporal chains here, I'd get that higher, increase of speed, which would definitely helps. But that 75 accuracy is huge, as well as that resistance, especially in PvP. So with that said, guys, hopefully everyone has a great rest of the day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you for watching.